It says live on my end.
Yep.
All right. So hello and welcome to College Cheese Podcast, episode 103. 103, 3 as in triple digits, because we're in those triple digits now. And as always, I'm your host, Al, and joining me are the regulars. Joe's here.
Hey.
Aaron's here.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Nate might be here. Not sure. He didn't say whether or not he was going to be on, but it's fine. But yeah. Yo, there's a lot. Well, not a lot, but some stuff going on. Figure we'll kick things off with some Street Fighter news because Capcom Pro Tour DLC got announced yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before.
Yesterday.
Okay. So yeah, Capcom Pro Tour 2019 Season 4 DLC has been announced. And it's a stage. It's what is it? Ring of Justice, I think it is.
Yep.
And then a couple costumes. First, let's talk about that stage. I like it.
Yeah. It's
It's
more
very
or less the skyscraper in construction from 4.
Yeah.
But with a lot of like Final Fight rep and stuff like that.
It's got
Looks neat.
Yeah, it's got Abigail in the background. It's got Sodam. It's got Hagar.
Yeah, somebody from the Street Fighter Facebook page actually like posted an image that pointed out everybody that was in there, and there's actually a lot of people in there.
Was Poison in there? I didn't see her anywhere.
Here's the image.
Okay.
Let me throw this in Slack real quick.
Okay.
Throw it in random.
But yeah, it's a good looking stage, and they also announced
They have a huge fat police officer to the right underneath the monitor.
Mm-hmm.
Monitor.
I forgot his name, but yeah.
let's see.
And they got the dude with the bandana over there too, next to the
Hagar,
police officer.
Saddam. Yeah, everybody's character Rolento.
Yeah.
Where's Rolento at?
He's just above Sodam in the back.
Yeah, he's like way in the back, up on the.
Oh yeah, I see
structure.
him now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so they announced a couple costumes. Sagat's getting a costume. Looks kind of cool. Reminds me very much of Rainmaker Okada. For any of you who don't know, that's a New Japan Pro Wrestling reference. Anyway, and they announced a costume for Kage, and I don't know how to feel about that costume. I really don't.
It looks like Dr. Jekyll had just recently changed into Mr. Hyde. That's what that costume kind of reminds me of.
This character is supposed to be a manifestation of the pure Satsui no Hado. Why the fuck does he have a monocle?
Well, he doesn't mean just because you're evil doesn't mean you can't still have proper manners and grammar and
You rip your
etiquette.
heart out from your chest in a most dignified manner.
Yeah, like a southern gentleman.
When in doubt.
But Kage is nothing like that.
Just remember, when you pull the heart out, extend the pinky.
Because it's like... So what you're saying is Kage is a southern gentleman? Is he Colonel Sanders?
Could be. Could be Colonel Sanders.
Cuddle Sanders?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Could be Colonel Sanders. Could, like, Photoshop a bucket of KFC right in his hand or, near him someplace.
Kage fried chicken?
Mm-hmm. Kage fried chicken. The darkest of meats. We don't sell white meat. We only sell thighs and drumsticks.
Yo, at least it's got more flavor. But anyway, this isn't College Cheese food talk yet. But anyway. But yeah. So, I'm just gonna say my feelings about this DLC. I mean, like, it's not terrible, but it's not great. And it's like, yo, can we get another announcement on a new character? Because like I feel like Season 4 of Street Fighter V has been kind of lacking.
Didn't they reveal all the characters coming out for?
No, they only revealed Kage.
Yeah, Kage's been the only one so far.
Yep, they revealed Kage and the balance changes at Capcom Cup, and that was pretty much it.
Nothing new, no big fixes, no bikes getting pushed up the tier list.
It's like
there's been like large amounts of balancing all over the board, but yeah, there's just been like no characters. No official season 4 has started yet.
like they haven't even hinted at it.
Yeah.
They just said like, oh, we're doing things differently this year. It's like, okay, this is different, not necessarily in a good way.
To me, I just feel like there's a lot of other fighting games that are getting a lot more publicity and hype over like Street Fighter V so far.
I mean, that's okay.
And from last year too. So anything they announce for Street Fighter V right now, outside of like DLC characters, are just gonna be like, oh, that's cool.
Like that's been how it's been since the game came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're also getting some Mega Man costumes for Ryu and Sakura, and I think that's it. And then a new Fighting Chance costume
for Geef.
Please pardon my overwhelming enthusiasm for that costume. That costume sucks. Okay, it's just his default with a mask. That's all it is.
I mean,
I'm right.
You can't see his eyes. It's mysterious.
Yo, it might be Dan.
Man, if it was just really muscular Dan.
It might be Dan's father. It might be Go Hibiki under that mask. It's like you could have gave him a singlet or something. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't expecting like a hugely extravagant costume, but it's like real. It's literally just his default with a mask.
Yeah, it's no Mr. Strong.
I mean, to this day, I don't know who that character is. He's just a mysterious masked wrestler. Anyway, yeah, Street Fighter. Have any of us played Street Fighter lately?
I played it with a friend of mine yesterday, actually.
Okay. What is that? I haven't booted it up at all. But I heard that the mecha costumes are coming back around as well.
Yep.
So that'd be nice because I think I gotta get one piece for the jury one.
Yep, that's the third piece.
The third piece. I remember you got me the fourth piece, and I was like, cool. And then you're like, you don't have the third piece. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because I thought you already had the third piece.
I could have sworn I did too, but I guess I didn't. But that's all right. And I think I gotta get the last piece, maybe the second piece for the Abigail one. I don't know why. I don't like that character. Anyway, let's see. Let me close that. What else? So apparently, did anyone see that Did You Know Gaming video on Smash Ultimate?
I don't think I did.
I posted it in the Slack. But anyway, apparently Sakurai considered Alucard for a playable character at one point, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, I did read that.
Yeah, he didn't do it because of
they should have the iconic Castlevania weapons, the whip.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, they could have put Simon in there or Richter just by themselves and then had Alucard as the second Castlevania rep.
Yeah.
You don't need two characters that play exactly the same like that. And is there any real big difference between Simon and Richter? I think Simon may have a better recovery than Richter does. I don't know.
I don't think so. Their recovery is both pretty terrible.
Yeah. It's just some visual effects, voice lines.
Yeah.
Is their damage output a little bit different?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't done any like extensive testing, but
if that be the case, then Richter could have been an alternate skin for Simon then.
Yeah. Let's see. Getting back to this stuff. Getting back to Street Fighter for a second. Joe, what was this thing about the direct input?
Oh yeah. In the next update, which I believe happened today, they're stopping support for direct input controllers. They're just going to use, like for PC, they're just going to use Steam's controller integration. Which will probably help with my issue, because whenever I play Street Fighter on PC, I have to plug the controller in after the game is running, because if I plug it in before I start the game, it won't work at all.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yo, did anyone see that Game & Watch clip that I posted in the Slack?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice, actually.
That was really sick. And then I posted one after you, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, the one where the guy dared the red pigman to get back on the ledge.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yep.
That was fucking big brain plays.
Mm-hmm.
So I was hoping Nate would be on so he could put his input on this. But yo, Aaron, how's that Anthem?
Yeah, it's really good. I like it. It reminds me of a better version of Destiny with 4 play. Wait, how many? You got 4 players in Destiny, right? From what I can remember. Yeah, it feels a little bit like you're flying an Iron Man suit, playing Destiny. It's kind of weird. I like the environments a whole lot better than Destiny 2.
Like the aesthetic and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got to play it at least for a little bit, because a friend of mine got me a trial of Origin, the Origin subscription basic version. So I got a 10-hour trial of the full game of Anthem. I was playing that for a while from the base start, and it's good. It feels a little different than the beta, because everything's like reset at 0 and you're working your way up, but it still feels really good to me.
Yeah, strongholds feel like raids. Excuse me. A lot of the NPCs at the home base, surprisingly, a lot more animated, like the expressions on their face. A lot of them aren't as dead-eyed as the beta alluded to. So they're a lot more animated. It gives you a lot more emotional connection to them, I guess, in a sense, as much as you could be with like NPCs that give you missions and stuff like that. But you feel like you're actually there, immersed in the world a little bit more.
Yeah,
okay, that's good.
I just got finished getting my second javelin, and so I decided to pick up the Storm. I really like the Storm. If the Interceptor with me is here, the Storm's like here, which is actually very surprising. But yeah.
Like I've been seeing like like review scores for Anthem and stuff, and they're pretty average, around like the high 60s, low 70 range and stuff. And I feel like it actually I don't plan on playing Anthem anytime soon, but it actually annoyed me because I feel like it's like people who are like reviewing these games, like they're not enjoying them. It's like I feel like I don't know, it's weird. I feel like you're taking yourself too seriously and like you're just being too critical. And you're not just enjoying the game for what it is.
Yeah, but we are living in times where people are like really hypercritical about everything, so that doesn't surprise me. In terms of like gameplay and endurance, I could probably only do Anthem for maybe about like 2 hours, and then I'll take a break and then come back to it for like another 2 hours. So it's been kind of on a steady burn for me. I'm not trying.
How are the loading times?
It's not that bad. I feel like the loading times are actually a little bit better than Destiny. Don't quote me on that because I haven't played Destiny in like a long time.
Yeah, Destiny has some pretty long load times.
Yeah, so
I just saw a clip of somebody comparing the loading times of Anthem to the loading times of Sonic 06. Yeah,
that was funny.
It's pretty amusing.
You know what? I would want to confirm or deny that, but I don't remember the.
That would require having to remember or play Sonic 06.
Yeah.
One of the worst things about that game will always and forever be silver. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, I'd probably put Silver on bottom 5.
Mm-hmm.
He had a good theme.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Because it's like
I do almost want to play Sonic Forces just to pick up like trophies and whatnot, but
do it.
I know.
Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not worth it. Sorry, Denville. I think Denville got I think Denville got all the achievements in that game. He likes it. I mean, that's fine. It's like, hey, you spent your money on it. Good. I hope you like it. Get your money's worth.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna, tell me that yeah, Sonic Forces is good. Sonic Mania is okay. It's like, don't lie to yourself. We're not going down that Sonic the Hedgehog rabbit hole again, by the way. For anyone listening to this, we're not doing that again. We don't need it. But yo, moving on to other things, they came out with another trailer for that Detective Pikachu movie today.
Yes, they did. I saw it. I was watching it 5 minutes before we started the podcast.
Yo, I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of feeling that movie just a bit.
Yeah, I am too. And the first time I saw it, I was just like, this movie is going to be stupid. Like, you have Ryan Reynolds over here playing a Pikachu that can talk in the detective outfit, and then
caffeine.
Yeah, that's addicted to caffeine. And as I'm watching this, I'm just like, oh, there's a hand coming out of a Super Saiyan pod light thing. I was just like, oh, wait a minute. I think I know who that might be. And come to find out at the end, towards the end of the trailer, like 30, 20 seconds before it actually ended. Yep. Guess who's floating up in the air? Mewtwo.
Diglett.
Yeah, Mewtwo. I mean,
more of the hand that came out was a Greninja hand.
Yeah, it looked like Mewtwo's hand.
I mean,
but yeah,
it could be either one. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time where it's like, oh, hey, webbed hands. I mean, going back to the Greninja reveal for Smash. Anyway, yo, that Detective Pikachu show, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That Ludicolo looked like it was on crack.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And then the Jigglypuff that was on the table, like glaring over at Pikachu. I was just like, wow, they went all out on the detail. Just like there's actual fur on these things.
I feel like there's when it comes to the Pokemon in that movie, there's no in between. It's either the Pokemon looks pretty good or nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with you.
And I'm like, yo, I like Ludicolo. I'm like, what the fuck did you do to Mexican pineapple duck?
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely does not look as bad
amazing,
as it used
though.
to.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Charizard looks really good.
Yeah, Charizard looked pretty good.
From what I saw from Greninja, I only saw like quick animations of him, like one where he's just like throwing a shuriken and he looks like he's like in an industrial hallway or something like that.
Yeah, there was
a shot of him. Yeah, and then the shot of him jumping from the trees and whatnot. I was just like, oh, okay, they kind of look good. I wish I would able to see them in like standing still in a shot or something like that.
Well, you can pause the video and look at them frame
by
frame.
Know, yeah, true, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yo, I was dying at that Mr. Mime bit at the end though. That was pretty funny.
It was just like, get in his way. He's going down hard, and you just see the Mr.
Wore a helmet,
acting out, just like.
It's like should have wore a helmet. It's like,
He's trying to get away. He's not going anywhere though. Don't tell him that.
Don't tell him that. It's pretty good. I mean, like, I never go to the movies, but I might actually have to go to the movies to see this movie.
When's it dropping again?
May 10th, I think it said.
Oh.
So that's a Friday.
It definitely doesn't look as bad as it used to.
Nah. But I mean, if like this movie will be movie of the year compared to that Sonic movie. I'm just saying.
I was just about to say that. Speaking of movies, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Spider-Verse win movie of the year at the Grammys?
At the Oscars, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Oscars, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about it on Twitter. I mean, not that I didn't watch the Oscars because I don't really care, but yeah.
Yeah, so hats off to the Sony for making a Oscar award-winning movie.
I mean, I heard that Spider-Verse movie was pretty good. I mean,
yes,
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people who saw it, and like everybody had nothing but good things to say about it. So
yeah, so good on Sony for making a legitimately good Spider-Man movie that's not live action. I mean,
okay, I was gonna say,
Homecoming was good.
The other Spider-Man movies weren't bad. From I think right, like, well, a couple of them were good. Or three.
Yeah, a couple of them were good. Just like the Sam Raimi one was ones were kind of campy. We won't talk about 3, and then when they had Andrew Garfield up there, it was just like, But yeah.
But anyway, getting back to Pokemon, well, Nintendo for a bit. On a random note, Reggie Fils-Aimé is retiring.
Poor Reggie. We will miss you.
I mean, at least he's retiring in good health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just going to relax and spend time with his family now.
And play Animal Crossing. Because he's like, I'm going to go back and play Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS. I'm like, good way to sell the product, Reggie.
Yeah, product placement. Good job.
But he's handing the reins over to Bowser.
Yep. We live in the timeline where Bowser is going to control Nintendo.
Are you serious?
The dude's name is Doug Bowser.
Yeah. I mean, he's not like the Bowser, but his name is literally Doug Bowser.
Yeah.
No, that's actually his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that. I'll get to that later.
No, that's actually the dude's name. It's not a joke or anything.
No, I just looked at my Discord, and people are already talking about the new hero and Overwatch being OP as hell.
Oh yeah, we'll get to.
Oh, is he in the PTR?
Yeah, it looks like it. This dude said he can jump, and the ult can insta kill someone.
I'll have to check it out.
Okay. Yeah, like, did anyone watch that short of the new character? I didn't watch it, so I did. Really... Okay. What's the backstory like?
From what I remember, he's like a child that was in a war-torn village, and he went to war, and he became like a field medic, and like his whole thing is like, oh, you can save the world. Some people need medicine, some people need a bullet. It's like, yeah, he sounds cool.
Okay, because I feel like I think it was like original concept art for Mercy, where Mercy was originally a black dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then because people were like, "Yo, like, why couldn't we get this character instead?" Okay, now you got a black medic. Cool.
Yeah, now we have a black Mercy.
Yeah. Let's see. We're jumping all over the place. Yeah, Reggie Fils-Aimé retired from Nintendo. Served was president of Nintendo of America for 15 years. Good on you, Reggie. You will be missed, but at least he's in good health and everything. So, but so apparently, guess what's happening tomorrow on February 27th for anyone who listens to this audio, whatever. Pokemon Direct.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Pokemon Direct at 9 a.m. and it's going to be 7 minutes long.
7 minutes.
So to be fair, they did this before. They did this before when they revealed Sun and Moon, where it's like they show concept art and stuff, and it's like like they probably got no gameplay, but that's fine because the game that they're working on might be even like pre-alpha stages. But like, do either one of you follow the Pokemon Twitter?
No.
Aaron?
No.
Okay, so for the past week or so, they've been putting out videos like, oh, visit this region, like visit Kanto, visit Johto, visit Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, and now they posted Alola today. And like, this is just speculation on my part, but it's like, you know, like what if like, oh, like what region should we visit next? It's like, I mean, we're probably gonna get Gen 8, but honestly, what if they're like showing off all of these, like visit these regions because this is gonna be the game that has all of the regions in it.
That would be sick as hell.
Yeah, that would be.
Including all like 700 fucking Pokemon and all like 7 regions.
Because it's like, well, like I'm not saying that like the towns in Let's Go were small. I mean, because they probably took up like a lot of data and stuff. But it's like, because when I played Let's Go, like my sister's version or the demo that they came out with on the Switch, the towns did seem kind of small.
Mm.
So I mean, like this is like, yeah, it's pure speculation on my part. But like what if they're like, oh hey, visit these regions, because you can visit them again in the new Pokemon game, because this Pokemon game is gonna have every region. Tell you one thing, that would be a day one purchase for me.
Mm-hmm. That would be pretty cool. You know, I was thinking like it would be interesting if they made a Pokemon game that take place like the region consists of maybe like Africa this time or the Middle East. That'd be kind of interesting.
Like people were speculating like Greece or something.
Oh.
That'd be kind of neat. But yeah, like, you know, like Africa, or I never really thought the Middle East. But I mean, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
But
if you did Greece, you have to watch out for fire Pokemon.
Because
oil fires?
Yes. Yeah, Greece fires.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going to kill myself after that one.
Well, it's like, I mean, imagine it's like, oh, hey, we're going to put every region in this game. That way, it's like, people can't be like, yo, remake this game. Because it's like, oh, like, we want our Gen 4 remake. It's like, okay, Sinnoh's right there. Unova's over there. Kalos is over there. And all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
the Orange Islands are over there.
I'm surprised they never made a game like based off of the Orange Islands. Probably because it was more of like a side quest thing.
Because it went Kanto, and then it went...
and then went Johto.
And then the third one was...
Hoenn.
And then it went...
Hoenn was good, okay?
Okay, you know what? I might be salty just because I missed out on transferring my Pokemon from Johto over into Hoenn.
Right.
Just
I mean,
because it went to
Hoenn
the
had
advance.
its problems. Because number one, the original games, you couldn't transfer your Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And them getting rid of the day-night cycle was kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, all of that was fixed in the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So it was Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola.
Mm-hmm.
So
my favorites went from Gen 2, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
6 wasn't bad. It was just, I felt like 6 was easy.
Yeah, because 6 was Kalos. That was based off France, and Unova was the UK, right?
Was based off the US, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know what my biggest problem with Gen 6 was? Because, you know, because number one, in X and Y, there was nothing to do post game. There was very little to do. Okay. And like, okay, I gotta grind I gotta like, you know, like once I'm done, you know, EV training and stuff, I gotta, you know, level them up. What's the best way to level grind post game? Battle the Elite Four. But every time you battled the Elite Four, they would do that stupidly extravagant entrance that you had to watch every single time for every single room.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, yeah. So that was one thing that was rectified in the Gen 3 remake, because it's like you battle the Elite Four, they do their elaborate entrance, their elaborate intro once, and then eventually they're like, yeah, you've seen it, let's just battle, and they say like 2 lines, and then the battle starts.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
This generation is just weird because the whole totems and it's not as bad as I think Hoenn was, but a lot of the like key plot points and some of the antagonists is just like Team Skull, where every 5 minutes you meet up with them, it's just like them having Parkinson's with their hands and arms, trying to be thugs or a biker gang. It's just like, ugh. I gotta deal with these guys again.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like every Pokemon game, it's like you take like 2 steps forward, but you take like 1 step back, or something. You know,
every time I see like a Team Skull member, I was just like, wow, even Team Rocket's better than you.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of Team Skull. I'm trying to think
who was it in Kalos? I forget.
Team Flare.
Yeah, Team Flare, and then in Unova it was
nice. I was just about to say.
Why did I not see that coming?
Happy 70th birthday! I think yesterday.
How did I not see that coming? I'm disappointed in myself.
Because Ric Flair is like level 100 stealth.
Yeah, probably.
That figure 4 stealth kill. Anyway. Ric Flair, the latest DLC character for Shinobi Strikers.
God damn it. Oh, that game is so unbalanced now.
Got DLC, right? Like new stages or something. Me and Joe were talking about this like the other day, I think.
Yeah.
It got new masters. It got the 4 Hokages. It has Obito. It has Orochimaru, which they say Orochimaru being implemented as a master and getting some of his moves kind of breaks the game. Because it's kind of some of his stuff is broken. I was watching another streamer on YouTube. He was talking about it. I haven't been playing the game steadily for the past 4 or 5 months now. So
okay,
I might go back to it. I might not. I don't know.
Yeah. I think we all go back to like games eventually. So
yeah.
But
I'm too busy having fun with Anthem, and then we know what's happening this Friday. So,
fucking Tetris 99.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! You see those graphics?
Yo, blocks. I don't know.
Yeah.
I already got the deluxe edition already pre-ordered. So
of Tetris 99?
No, I'm talking about DOA 6.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yo, they finally put up the PC specs on Steam.
Oh, did they?
Yep, they're finally up.
I know I've checked back like a couple days ago, and they had like one thing posted like, oh hey, you need a 64-bit operating system.
Yeah, I think the specs were just put up last night because I just saw them last night.
All right, let me look at those real quick.
Who doesn't have a 64-bit operating system? I mean, that's pretty much the standard.
I mean, some people still have XP because XP is really, really good. Nobody likes to upgrade.
Pretty much.
True. Yeah, I can see your point on that. But I was kind of debating on whether I wanted to get the physical or the digital copy, but I just went digital. I don't care about the steel book that you get with it. Right. Now, if they brought over the one they have in Japan with all the other stuff that comes with deluxe, then I would have got that. But
the titty mouse pads.
That's a lot of space.
50 gigs?
Yeah.
50 gigs.
A lot of stuff is almost 50 gigs now between
I'll be able to run it at least.
I can't.
What was I about to say? No, I don't think the deluxe one. I think you're talking about Scarlet is the one that comes with the mouse pad if you get it off of Play Asia.
No, the strongest edition of DOA 6 in Japan. It comes with mouse pads. Yeah. One of Marie, one of Hanoka, and one of Nico.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought that was the one that comes with the pins. Only.
I mean, it might come with pins, but yeah, the strongest edition comes with because Marie, Hanoka, and Nico. Because Marie, it's the of her butt because she has no front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. We all know that. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Hey, what's up, girl? I like how your front butt looks. Anyway.
Yep, I just clicked on it and an article pops up called Ass Mats. All right.
Nice.
Here we go. Play Asia.
Yeah, while you're looking that up, on a random note, getting back to Pokemon just for a quick second. Hey Joe, you wanted to tell us about your randomized thing that you were doing the other day?
Oh, okay. If I can remember most of it. So I started a Pokemon Platinum randomized run just for the hell of it. Not Nuzlocke, because if it was, I would have been dead by now. And see, I randomized almost everything. I randomized your starters, the Pokemon that appear in the wild, their types, their moves, their move types, the move stats, and like trainer names. I input a bunch more for shits and giggles, which was very funny. The very first trainer I fought was called Cheerleader Balrog. No, Schoolgirl Balrog.
That's Schoolgirl Balrog.
Yeah. And my choice of starters were Heatran, Staryu, and Smoochum. So naturally, I went with Heatran.
See, I just cut you off for 1 second. I just picture Schoolgirl Balrog, and it's like
no.
Where he's swinging his fist.
No.
I'm late for class.
No. I just pictured Balrog in like a Sailor Moon, Sailor Scout outfit. Just stop.
With toast in his mouth.
No.
Just Megaton punches the classroom doors. I have to escape.
And he becomes it's like you put Balrog in freaking Love Live.
What have I ever done to you guys to deserve that mental image being placed in my head? Have I not faithfully been here on the podcast?
I came up with something like the other day that I forgot to mention that I don't know some of the stuff that me and Joe come up with when we wash dishes and stuff because it's how picture this Bayonetta, right? And her freaking hair demon, Vago or whatever.
Gamora.
Yeah. Now, picture that demon, that hair demon, as Mr. Sacco. And Bayonetta is Mick Foley. Not the greatest image, is it?
No.
Please stop.
Anyway. So yeah, one of the things that Joe was telling me that about his randomized run, because he came across a Wingull.
Yep.
Because this is the funniest thing to me.
Oh yeah, because
Go ahead.
I got my starter. I was going on into the fields, and I think the first thing I fought was like a Lunatone, maybe.
Yeah.
Or yeah, but I eventually it was like second or third. I found a Wingull, and the Wingull he started with I forgot what he started with, but this Wingull had Roar of Time.
The signature move of Dialga.
Yeah. So and it didn't kill me when it hit me with it, which was great. And then I caught one. I'm like, oh boy, let's just try and use this Wingull. And I sent it out into battle, and I use Roar of Time, and it does nothing. And I'm like, this move is supposed to be really powerful.
Base power of 150.
And I look at its stats. I look at the move. I look at its power and its accuracy. It has an accuracy of 95. It has a power of 50. Not 150. Damn you, randomizer!
It's because I was thinking, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You caught a Wingull with Roar of Time. I'm like, you'll freaking run, basically run the table.
Yeah. Except that Roar of Time is basically useless.
Yeah. And then didn't you come across a Regigigas or something?
Yeah, I went into the first cave that you find, which is the Ruined Path or whatever.
Yep.
And I got the special wild encounter animation.
Yep.
And it was a Regigigas. And I'm like, oh my god. Help!
I mean, slow start.
Yeah, and I tried to catch him, and he killed himself in his confusion, and I was upset. I'm like, wait, that came across that in the wild. Maybe I can find another one. So I found another one 2 levels higher, and I caught that one.
Nice.
Yeah, Pokemon randomizers, those are fun.
Yeah. without the anxiety of nuzlocking it.
I mean, yeah, nuzlocks are pretty nerve-wracking because like every battle could be your last. Because it's like
Pokemon like that enough to try and do that.
It's just like, you know, like when Joe told me that, like, oh, like he randomized everything, like the moves, powers, and everything. It's like, so that means technically you could come across like a Pidgey with a tackle attack with a base power of 240.
Yeah. I could come across like Quick Attack that has like a over 200 attack. It's like,
sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't continued it since, and I might.
Let's see. Where am I at here? Oh, I'm in random. Oh, so apparently, Space Jam 2 has a release date. And I really, really, really don't know how to feel about that.
What's your feelings on that? Or your undecided feelings on it?
I mean, because, Space Jam is like one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time.
It is a very legendary, highly coveted movie.
Yeah, which kickstarted a lot of furries.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lola was really hot.
Yeah, I mean, because I think I can speak for WB. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, like, WB stood for
what was that movie? 90
Wacky Boners.
What was that movie? 95, I think. 96
when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think 96, 95,
96, 97,
something like that. But anyway, yeah, Space Jam is like one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time. And it's like they only came out with one. I'm like, okay, cool, because that movie was
96.
Great. 96, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like
1 sec, guys.
Okay. It's like they're gonna remake it, and like nothing against LeBron James, but it's like, can y'all just not touch this movie?
Yeah, I mean they're already tarnishing Aladdin, so.
Yeah, and then like they're redoing The Lion King, and because I love The Lion King, and it's
I do too.
Yeah, it's like, yo,
it's like my second favorite Disney movie.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably my first because I liked the original Toy Story.
That was good too.
And yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I think I like the majority of Disney movies. I mean, there was the ones I didn't care for, like Angels in the Outfield. That was a
Disney movie?
I think that was a Disney movie.
Wow.
That was a long one.
It was all right, I guess.
Yo, Tony Danza. Welcome to the Tony Danza Fan Appreciation Podcast. Yo, it also had Danny Glover and... No, anyway. But yeah, it's like... It just seems like nowadays... They don't have any more original ideas, so let's just remake stuff that people liked from the past.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what it is.
Exactly what it is.
Because it's like, how many times? It's like, oh, hey, we're rebooting this show. Or like remaking this movie. But we're making it live action.
Yeah. It's like, this made a lot of money back then. Let's do it again.
Right. It's like, oh, hey, Aladdin. People like Aladdin. That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Yeah, the genie, legendary character.
Yeah.
It's like, people like Will Smith, right? I mean, Will Smith isn't a bad person. I like Will Smith. But why? Why is Will Smith the genie?
It's tarnishing Robin Williams' legacy.
They even made him blue.
I
mean, it's like... You can't win with that because it's like, oh, he's not blue, then he's not the genie. It's like, now he's blue. I'm like, okay, now it's weird.
Yeah. That's why in most situations, good like producers / directors would make the genie CG still, because the genie in the Aladdin movie is so animated, has so many different things that he does, and just he's got such a personality.
Right.
You can't tie that to a single human being. They can't do that.
No, you can't. It's like, like I've mentioned this before, where it's like the Lion King, right? They're remaking this live action Lion King. That means, we're gonna have to see that stampede again.
Yeah.
I'd say you couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
And we'll have to hear the hyenas be like, Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
It's not even the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because freaking the hyenas were what? Whoopi Goldberg and Cheech and
I forgot the other one.
Other dude.
Yeah.
It's like, I think the only person that they got to voice a character in the Lion King movie from the original Lion King movie was the dude who voiced Mufasa.
Mm-hmm.
That dude has the voice of God.
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
Yeah. Who also voiced Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember who you are.
Like, I mean, like, I was looking at the a Wikipedia.
Everything the light touches is the dark side.
Nice. Everything the light touches.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. But it's like, I was looking at, like the list of like live action movies that, Disney's coming out with over the next couple of years. Gargoyles is on that list.
Oh, God. Why?
They have to go back to them. Why can't they just leave them alone?
Because they don't have any more ideas, so they have to, pry open, go back to the past, to the 90s, and see what movies they can make off of, series and stuff like that.
Why Gargoyles?
Old movies.
Why tarnish such a great series?
Well, I mean,
What, you don't want to see live action Goliath?
No. I want to see live action any of them. Brooklyn, Broadway, or Lexington.
Steel?
Wow, you actually remember the names. I'm just like, God damn. All right.
I fucking love that show.
Give us freaking live action Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
I will laugh in like the next 6 months.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did, actually.
I will laugh in the next 6 months you hear them like, oh, we're making a SWAT Cats movie.
Yeah.
Or live action Samurai Pizza Cats.
Live action Street Sharks.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Willie will see it.
Yeah.
Or somebody will drag Wooly to see it.
Live action Magic School Bus.
Yeah, I can see Emily Blunt playing Miss Frizzle.
Nah, it's live action Magic School Bus, and they cast I don't know, Kevin Hart as Miss Frizzle.
All of a sudden you see Kevin Hart jump in on the podcast. It's like,
I mean, I'm sure the camera would be low enough.
Mm-hmm.
He is a short person. I think he's as tall as Pat.
Wow.
I think Kevin Hart's only about 5'3", 5'2", or 5'3", I think. But yeah. So speaking of movies, they came out with that The Rock put out that movie, that Fighting with My Family movie that's based on Paige.
Yep.
I have no idea if that. I think a couple of people I know saw it. They said it was decent. I'm like, okay.
Yep, not gonna make any jokes.
Nah, it's like let's see.
We're just gonna turn the page to our next topic.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Old school Metallica right there.
Good Metallica. Unlike a certain album they put out in 2003.
We don't talk about Saint Anger.
I mean, it was the official theme song for SummerSlam.
And that's why wrestling's bad now.
Like that's what caused wrestling to be bad because WWE used Saint Anger for their SummerSlam 2003.
Yes.
That had a good ad though. It had Brock Lesnar F5ing a shark.
Oh, I guess.
That was very visibly inflatable.
Nice.
Oh, because that's supposed to be a joke on Sharknado because the F5 is a...
Maybe.
Mm.
I just remember, like, I think it was like the Survivor Series ad where it's like, it was like on a they were on a football field and like this football coach was like, yo, I'm going to toughen you guys up. And he had like WWE wrestlers come in and beat them up. And then like it cuts to Vince in his limo. And then he's like looking through binoculars. He's like, the WWE in football. Nah. It's pretty funny. But yeah, on a random note, not trying to turn this into like the wrestling podcast, but Roman Reigns is back. If anyone cares, anyone who listens to this cares.
Mm.
What was he injured?
He was battling leukemia, but apparently his leukemia is in remission, so that's good because cancer is no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Roman Reigns in a movie yet.
He's gonna be in what was it, Hobbs and Shaw? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah.
Son of a God! Of course he would be in that movie because his cousin's in the movie.
Yeah.
I just found out that Idris Elba, one of my favorite actors, is actually the bad guy in that movie. He looks kind of cool. He kind of almost looks better than The Rock and Jason Statham in that movie.
Yo, hey Joe, did you see that thing that I shared on Facebook? The SpongeBob thing?
I don't know.
It was the episode with where SpongeBob and Squidward were delivering a pizza and they found like a rock to like transport them. And they're like, it's a rock, and then like SpongeBob was like, yeah, it's a rock. It's a rock. And he starts crying out of happiness, and then he was hugging a picture of the rock's face, or like of a drawing of the rock's face. It was great.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow.
But yeah.
Finally, The Rock has come back to the back.
To Bikini Bottom.
Fire.
I mean, he did tell SpongeBob to call him Beef Piston.
Nice.
That's a legitimate thing. On Twitter, the SpongeBob Twitter tweeted to Dwayne Johnson. He's like, hey, we like rocks. My best friend lives under a rock. He's like, is that what we should call you? And then The Rock replied, he's like, you should call me Beef Piston. Oh, Dwayne Johnson. Never change.
God damn it.
That could be a next character in Dumb Wrestling. Not really.
Yeah, it had to be Piston up there.
Yo, that should be like that could be like a wrestling finisher. Anyway.
Yeah. Let's see how fast you guys get flagged.
I mean, I was gonna say I'm surprised we haven't gotten flagged yet, but then again, we really haven't posted any like explicit content in our wrestling anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, like what happened at that DOA tournament thing where the guy stopped and was panning around Bass doing a power bomb.
Neo Tengu, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I don't think like WWE 2K18 doesn't really have free cam like that, except in like the video editor, which is crap.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the only thing like we've made porn jokes on wrestling, but that's it because we have a porn character, but that's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I think the video editor is actually a little bit better in 19. Don't quote me on that. I haven't played that in a while either.
Nah, I'm actually thinking about moving up to 19 just because like you can actually do a women's rumble. Yeah, like me and Joe were talking about it. Like it's like, yo, fucking WWE 2K20, bring back intergender matches, please. Yeah, I don't think anyone from 2K Games is gonna listen to this, but still,
probably not.
Probably not. Let's see. I think that's about it. I think we have exhausted the majority of our topic list for the week. Unless you guys got anything else you want to throw in real quick.
No, I don't think so.
Let's see.
Well, since DOA is coming out Friday, how excited are you guys?
I'm excited for it. I wish I could play it, but I'm pretty sure my computer can't run it. So
yeah.
I am super excited. Like I was actually gonna like segue into this while you were like plugging our stuff, but I'm gonna be streaming 5 and 6 on Friday at like I'm probably gonna try and start at like 1 p.m. just afternoon Eastern Standard Time. If anybody wants to come and watch, I'm gonna be starting with 5, and then I'm gonna be moving to 6 once that finishes downloading.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch.tv/Viper the Samurai.
Yep, thank you.
Yep, the strongest package comes with official book, soundtrack, special can badge set, 25 pieces DLC set, the Dickie Kimura.
He's a dick.
Yeah, Dickie Kimura or whatever.
The body pillow.
Yeah, the body pillow of Anna and Kazumi. See mouse pads for Hanoka, Mary, and the new character, and bathroom posters. 5 sets.
Yep, coming back with them bathroom posters. I mean,
and
they're waterproof.
$400.
Who puts posters in the bathroom?
People that like to take showers, and you can hear this sound coming, from the bathroom along with the water.
I mean, anyway.
Come on, like people don't do that in the shower. Come on.
I mean, you're right. At least it's the one room in the house with a floor drain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, like, yo, if you're gonna do it anyway, do it there because it's got a fucking floor drain. Just like he's like, yo, do you pee in the shower? He's like, yo, if there are two types of people in the world: people who pee in the shower and fucking liars.
Yeah. I mean, real men shit in the shower.
I mean, what?
If you're gonna do one, you might as well do both.
I mean, yo, man up and shit in a urinal.
There you go. Leave a Yule log for your fellow man.
Another question: any new characters you guys thinking about picking up when the new game comes out?
In 6?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm probably just gonna stick to my usual.
I'm definitely sticking with Kokoro Bayman, Leifong, and I'm gonna try and see if Hayate is better in this one because I didn't like him in 5.
Yo, you got to play Diego.
I might, just because his English voice actor is DC Douglas, aka Albert Wesker.
Mm-hmm.
And I do really, really want to try Nico. I think she looks really cool.
Mm.
Yeah, I can see you playing Nico. Because she has that motif that Joe would flock over to.
Yeah.
Yo,
she's a scientist. She has a cute outfit.
The Lightning Techromancer. What, dancer? What is it? What was the
I
tagline?
think it was Techromancer, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I saw when they were going through the different costumes when the game comes out. I was looking at the bars that gives details to their strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that. A little bit interesting. Hayabusa seems like he retains his throws, holds, and his power moves and stuff. So I think Hayate has him beat on speed though, but.
I saw a clip that somebody was doing from the deluxe beta demo, and let me see if I can find it real quick. Somebody was using Nico, and they had, I think, Helena in the corner, and she got one punish that did over half a bar, and the combo was disgusting. Let's see if I can find it. It was like a semi loop of some kind.
Yo, and then there was that Tina combo that you showed me from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I'm probably gonna stick to like my usual characters in 6. I mean, Bass, Tina, Hanoka, Mai when she's added.
Oh, she's not being dropped day one?
No, she's part of the season pass along with the other KOF character that's being added. Though I am contemplating, I might be treading on Nate's territory because I am contemplating trying to pick up Helena.
Helena's really good. She's a lot of fun to play.
Who's everybody's least favorite character in the game?
Probably Jan Lee.
Yeah, my least favorite's always been Jan Lee.
Probably Jan Lee. Off the top of my head.
Is it because his ease of use?
Ease of use, annoyance, and I just generally hate all the Bruce Lee clones in anything.
It's pretty much the same reason for me.
I wonder if Diego's going to become the new Jan Lee.
I doubt it. I don't think he really plays.
He's like DOA's Miguel.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, off the top of my head, probably my least favorite character is Jan Lee. If I look at the roster, I don't know.
I'm surprised Hayabusa didn't come out of Joe's mouth just to troll me.
No, because I know how to fight Hayabusa because I fought you so much.
God damn it! Nick posted in the Slack. He's like, nope, no Helena. Yo, I mean, it's like that one time when Nate was streaming and he was fighting you, Aaron, and you ended up using Tina because the time ran out before you could pick a character.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, good times, good times.
Like the revolving door.
I wonder how long the story's going to be.
I'd say a couple hours anyway.
Yeah, I might just jump into trying to do the tutorials and the trials and stuff like that. I think, I probably will try to get all the trophies in this one too, like I did with 5.
Yeah, I mean, like the trophies for 5 were fairly easy to get.
Yeah.
Because I don't obviously there weren't any like reach A rank or anything like that. It was just, yeah.
I forgot what rank I had when I stopped playing online with people.
Yo, I had a solid F+. The greatest F+.
See, my highest, I believe, was B- in 6. Because in or no, not 6, 5. Because I haven't played 6 yet. Yeah.
I was about to say, like, how did you go into the future and play it and come back?
Yo, he took that magical trip to Koei Tecmo headquarters. Anyway. But yeah, yo, DOA 6, man. I want to play that game. But
yeah.
I don't think my computer I could literally buy it. I have the money to buy it. It's just I don't think my computer will run it. I mean, it'd be nice if they come out with like a Core Fighters, like a free version that I could download to see. But no word on that yet.
Why not get it for PC? I mean, PS. Don't you have the PS4 there?
Well, yeah, but I don't have the money for that. I have money in my Steam wallet from gift cards that would make it easier to purchase on PC. So
yeah, it definitely looks like they've like loosened up the juggle potential of combos for one-on-ones. Because Phase 4 can do shit like that now.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find that Nico clip.
I wonder if they buffed or nerfed Hayabusa at all.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he'll still be good. It's like, has there been a DOA game where Hayabusa was bad?
No.
No. I think pretty much everybody keeps their tier, using quotes here, keeps their tier positions throughout most of the series. I don't think they changed too much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Hayabusa will be good, Ayane will be good, pretty sure Kasumi will be good.
Who was supposedly top tier on Event Hubs back in 5?
Genfu.
Really?
Yeah, Genfu's always been like really, really good.
Yeah, I think like Genfu was good. Sarah was good.
Yep.
I know Christy and Hayabusa were like in the top 3 or 4.
Yeah, Ayane was up there.
Yeah, because you could stagger out her tornadoes and her hits and stuff like that, throw people off.
Yep. Then you know what, yo, my characters, yo, I keep it real at the bottom. I'm holding it down. I'm holding it down there.
Hey, you guys. I respect you. You stay loyal to your characters no matter where they're at on your tier list.
It's like, yo, wrestling characters, man.
Mm-hmm.
Though I think Bass was second worst. I think Marie Rose was technically considered the lowest.
Yeah, I have to look that up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Marie Rose was bottom.
Yeah.
Thinking about picking up Scarlet too when it comes out later this coming month.
Yeah, that comes out
the 20th on PlayStation.
March 20th, I think. Yep.
Yep. So I wonder if I could pre-order that and have it in my house the same day.
I don't know. I don't think so, but
I'll just say.
Yeah. Yeah. On that note, I'm getting kind of hungry, so I think we're gonna start wrapping this up.
Okay.
Wrapping it up like a sandwich.
Yep. Oh, I get it because I'm hungry. Anyway, but yeah, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're still uploading. We upload this podcast. We upload our dumb wrestling and all that stuff. Be sure to check us out on the Twitch. Twitch.tv/WaterPulseLaser, Twitch.tv/Viper the Samurai. Aaron, do you have your Twitch set up yet?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, so we'll get to that later. Be sure to, we got merch. We got merch. Streamlabs.com/WaterPulseLaser /# /merch. You got the College Cheese Podcast t-shirt, dumb wrestling t-shirt. If you'd like to pick those up and support us, be really cool. Follow us on Anchor, anchor.fm/College Cheese. You can donate money to us there. Help us out. We're on basically anywhere you can find a halfway decent podcast. We're on iTunes and Google Play and Spotify, Castbox. Be sure to leave us a rating or a comment to help us push us up in the rankings. If you leave us a PG-13 or under comment, we'll have Aaron read it live on air because Aaron has the voice of God. It's like going to confession. Just don't confess anything too bad. Anyway, until next week, I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
I'm the voice of God, apparently.
According to Nate, the resident dad man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, we'll see you next week with episode 104. Bye.
Bye.
Later.